Steve N Seagulls es un grupo finlandés de Bluegrass que saltó a la fama por sus versiones de grandes éxitos de hard rock y metal en YouTube. El pasadísimo 10 de noviembre visitaron nuestra ciudad y nos dieron una clase magistral de este estilo musical en la Sala Lopez. Dos de sus integrantes, Herman y Puki, contestaron algunas de nuestras preguntas. Bienvenidos otra vez a Professional Kido. Hoy, porque lo prometido es deuda, Steve N Seagulls.
Yeah, it is. It's so many different styles, from classical to heavy metal. Mm-hmm. But nowadays more country music, since we play that kind of music. So I listen to some banjo players like Noam Pikelny from Punch Brothers. He's probably the best in the world. So that kind of stuff.
Like you said, anything from classical and jazz to sort of regular 80s old school hardcore. Of course, yeah, it's
a thing. Yeah,
it's try and incorporate all the influences we have to this one place. It works or it doesn't work, but it's fun. I mean, it's
even though the outfit is kind of I don't know if it's bluegrass maybe towards bluegrass and country music, but still we take influences from folk music, classical and such.
Couldn't exactly decide. I mean, it's something just we picked up along the way. Stuff from flea markets and old clothes that have no other use. I don't know. We had a sort of a concept thing. Our booking agent back home in Finland was trying to get us to wear cowboy boots and hats and all that stupid shit, but it doesn't really work that well for us. Yeah, like something that feels familiar. Okay. I guess you could call us rednecks.
Both. We don't mind if someone take it as a joke, but not if someone takes it seriously too. It's like for us it's a serious thing, but we're still having fun. But we're spending a lot of time making the music and take the music very not too seriously, but still we work a lot on it.
Yeah, it's like we do mean business, but it's not like dead serious for us.
Yeah, we cannot do that. We couldn't do that. Like you mean the
posing and all.
Prearranged show that is the very same every night. No,
that doesn't work. I mean, it's not in that way. I mean, of course we're business oriented in the sense that we are trying to make a living out of this, but on stage it doesn't really matter because it's sort of two different things, business and performing.
With joy and happiness. Yeah. Well, it was surprising because we didn't expect anything to happen. It was the first video of the Grupo was meant to be a promotional video for our booking agent in Finland to get more gigs in Finland. But suddenly we were going abroad, which was like okay, but yeah, overwhelming.
It has been, yeah. I think the ideal for us would be definitely that the band is well known, but nobody knows who we are, so it would be the perfect combination. Well, it's different then.
Yeah, we don't do that long tours at all. It's like max 1 month. Yeah. Since we have families and all back in Finland, so it didn't work out very well.
So it's impossible for us, that kind of touring. I mean, I think 4 weeks has been the longest for us.
And after that, you are ready to go home for a while and then go back. So it keeps things like fresh and
well, we've got hobbies. He just started playing tennis. He's not very good at it yet, but he's getting there. I had a kid last April, so she's taking up most of my time right now. But I've got a bunch of hobbies sort of on and off. And like the rest of us, I mean, everybody has their own things. And
logging,
yeah. Yeah, kitchen renovations, all that shit.
Yeah.
average fan. Of course, I mean, if you think that our average fan is probably a male, 30 to 50 years old, and so, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would listen to our music. I would like our stuff if I mean, there's no point in doing anything if you don't like it yourself.
True. I'm too humble to admit that, but
Yeah.
a couple of times, yes. In Argentina, we met Winnie Paul from Pantera, the drummer, and
Yeah, I think
such a nice fellow.
I think our singer Remel, he had his picture taken with Dexter Holland from The Offspring just this summer in Switzerland. But I try not to ever meet my idols because I don't want to meet the people. I just listen to the music. You might get disappointed.
Just say something.
Yeah, like, alright,
How do you do, Mr.
thank you.
Then go home and never take a shower again.
Yeah, exactly. Cut off the hand. We all get along very well. We've been playing together for over 10 years now in different bands, and it's been, I mean, every band has their issues, but we don't have any major ones. We're pretty easy.
Agree.
Yeah, I don't think if the rest of the fellas agree, but it's two of us talking now. Oh yes.
Oh, what did
Uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But,
extremely.
Many times.
Hell yes, not with this band, but well, actually with this band too. There was a bunch of nightclub gigs back home in Finland before we were known at all, like 2012 or something with the previous singer. As nightclub gigs in Finland, I don't know if you've ever heard the term the night of the living dead, but people tend to get very, very fucking drunk. And
And in
We call that Saturday.
oh,
In Argentina, we played near to this radio station tower. It's like 500 meters away from the stage, and a banjo magnetic pickup picks up the radio broadcast, so I could hear it all. That wasn't too nice.
it was the same show that the whole PA system cut off for, I don't know, a few seconds, and there's about 7,000-8,000 people in the field, and you couldn't hear shit, and nobody's hearing anything, so it just cuts off. Alright, well, how long is this gonna take? We've got 45 minutes slot, and it's getting pretty late now. Well, it's both true and not true at the same time, because it's true, of course, that we get a lot of raw material. Like, as a given, we dig out our old records and stuff we used to listen to, but at the same time it's really difficult and a lot of work to work on something that's been done already and try to put your own spin on it. So it's both, I guess.
Yeah, it takes a lot of creativity to move forward with your music, and not to stick with the same ideas all the time. So yeah, it's challenging.
I don't know if we've stopped being a cover band altogether, but we try and, yeah, definitely do more of our own stuff.
Maybe 3 originals coming up on the next album, but it's possible.
Yeah, it's not a promise, but we try. It's still in the works. We start recording next January, and I think the album should be out next May, so probably, of course. I don't know when, but next summer probably. Festivals, possibly a club tour next fall.
Like he said, we'll go to the studio in January. It takes maybe 2 months to finish the album, mixing and mastering and all that. And after that we start touring Finland.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shows in Finland and probably something in Central Europe in spring, but yeah, we know very little about the whole thing.
And then summer festivals in Finland and in Europe, and hopefully USA tour in September. There's nothing said yet, but that's what we think.
But as far as the track listing goes, we don't want to disclose anything. I mean, it's early days. We can't promise anything, so we can't give names.
The album is coming out in May.
All right.
We're just touring after that.
Can you think of any?
I mean, you've had very good questions.
Yeah, you've done your research,
yeah.
so props for that, because we've had some shit interviews, but this is going well. I don't know. I can't think of any question that I would like to be asked. It's...
Don't ask that again.
Okay, I will never do it.
What would be the perfect question for... It depends on the fan. I mean, probably... Well, I remember one older guy, I mean, as in 75 years old, from the States. He told me that, yeah, his first concert I've ever been to, just discovered you guys in YouTube. When I asked him, I forgot to ask him, who introduced you to YouTube and how the hell do you know this shit? Because I know a lot of people that are 75 years old in Finland who have never heard of YouTube. Apparently it's different in the States. Yeah, computers of course, but YouTube, I don't know. Well, why not?
I don't know, but we usually go after the show on the merch desk and to meet people and talk with the people. It's like, it's very nice to just ask how was it, or how are you doing. Choose music.
Yeah,
it helps.
It's, I don't know. Keep doing what you're doing. Let's hope it gets better, because that's all you can say really. I mean, that's, I don't know, we've had our share of shit ourselves, so it usually does get better.
Steve N Seagulls nos acerca al country como muy pocos grupos son capaces de hacer. Y ya habéis oído que pronto vuelven a España. Como siempre, muchas gracias al grupo, a la Sala Lopez y a todos los que hacen posible estas entrevistas. Tú y yo nos vemos en próximas entrevistas, pero no te pierdas nada de lo que te ofrecemos en Professional Kiddos, que somos muy majos.
Thank you so very much. Gracias.